Hello and welcome to Swoffers TV. We hope you had a good break over Christmas and New Year and are looking forward to a busy 2013. Coming up in this programme, whole new ball game for two former Island football stars, selling a house and the potential legal issues you need to think about, and up in the clouds, what it's like to work high above the St Peter Port skyline. Two brothers in Guernsey are emerging as serious players on the building scene. Once talented footballers, both representing the island and with chances to turn pro, they've now swapped football boots for construction boots.
We started out renovating properties with my brother, just to get on the property ladder initially, and then we sort of found out about a site that the States were selling at the time called Rougerou, which is a small farm, and we thought, right, okay, we'll go for it on a commercial level and sort of try our first development.
What we've now managed to do is get a really good team around us who know what they're doing. I've got my strengths, John's got his, but we've actually got people who are very good at what they do. So it's the team and the passion now that makes it work. Now we've got two new properties which we're really excited about, which we can't say too much, but some will be starter homes, some middle of the range, and the pump house in St Peter's that we're just purchasing at the minute. There should be two very nice contemporary homes going there.
And we've got another site called Infinity Crescent, which is the old bus site just at the top of Rohays, which is like a crescent shape of 11 properties, and then 4 Victorian properties along the front with a maisonette as well.
There's a lot of places coming onto the market in every area that if you can finish yours slightly better or to at least a very high standard, they're more likely to sell than ones that are finished at a standard level. So that's what we've tried to do with everything from our first time buyer flats to the houses that we're in now, just try to finish them that little bit better.
Property Matters, in association with Collis Krill.
In Property Matters this month, we're taking a look at boundary issues. One problem that comes up a lot is that sellers don't realise that it can help make a sale if they get some simple checks done before they put their property on the market. Paul Nettleship, residential property expert from Collis Krill, takes a look at a potential problem area that sometimes can stop a sale from going through.
There was in fact an issue. There's clearly no room to maintain the whole of that gable from within the boundary, which is this wall. So we contacted the neighbour, we got an agreement sorted out, and that gave her the necessary rights to get onto this property in order to maintain it with scaffolding, etc., clean it, paint it, and then there's no problem going forwards.
Laura Gorvell works as lettings negotiator in a team of 8 in the lettings and rental department. So we took 1 minute out of Laura's day to find out more about her and the job.
I started here in September 2009, so just over 3 years. Social, interesting, varied. Paperwork. Don't like paperwork. There's a new influx of housing licences, so we've got demand from that coming in. Island Hospital has probably helped with that as well. I think people see it as being quite glamorous, but there's long hours and it can be quite stressful at times.
Let's take a look at the property news in our roundup. In the local market, 2012 saw the total number of sales down slightly from 2011, with 811 sold compared to 889 in 2011. But the total value of sales increased from £375 million that year to just over £402 million in 2012. The increase in total value was driven by over 30 sales of more than £1 million, including a local market record sale, which was in excess of £3 million. Although we think it's likely to be a tough year, early activity has been very encouraging, with strong sales, particularly in the middle market around the 500k mark. On the open market, despite a continually difficult property market, our open market sales and rentals improved during 2012, and it's encouraging that the total number of sales were up on 2011 by 25%. Properties sold last year have been at all price levels: houses under £1 million, period-style homes with land and stabling over £2 million, and top-end high-spec new-build properties at over £4 million. The rental market, both open and local rental markets, fared better than expected for 2012. The market slowed during the 2 middle quarters, but we saw an improvement towards the end of last year. 2013 has started well, and there is renewed optimism. Our rental team have hit record lettings this month, and if this trend continues, the rental market is due to have an even better year than last year. And finally, despite a very wet end to the year, work on the prestigious development in the centre of town called 1 St Julian's Avenue has managed to stay on schedule. The apartments will have world-class views, but purchasers will have to wait a little longer to experience them. The only person enjoying them at the moment is the crane operator, whose office sits high above the St Peter Port skyline. The development is due for completion in 2014. That's it for this month. Thanks for watching, happy house hunting, and don't forget to check out our new website, which goes live in February. See you next time.